Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a fun one because I've never done a video like this before. This is testing out makeup dupes according to Pinterest. Usually when I am doing videos like this, like dupes videos, I will research to the high heavens. I will order like a ton of things online to compare them, but I thought this would be a fun video because it's testing makeup that I don't even know if it's a dupe or not, and maybe we might find some dupes in here. So one product in here that's actually limited edition, which I think would be interesting to know if it's a dupe. Let's get into the dupes videos and testing and seeing what makeup products I have here. Okay, the first dupe I have in this video, or supposed dupe from Pinterest, is the Kylie lip kit in Dolce K. I think you guys all know what the packaging looks like on this bad boy. So it is a liquid lipstick, and supposedly, according to Pinterest, this liquid suede cream lipstick from NYX in the colour Sandstorm is supposed to be a dupe. So let's test it out. So that's what it looks like there. So that is Dolce K from Kylie Cosmetics. So if they are similar, I will do a test on my lips, but if they're very far out, then maybe not. I don't know. What do you guys think? That is the NYX one and that is Dolce K. So the NYX one looks very like it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking in the mirror here. It looks very close. Maybe I'll take off my lip product and we'll test them on my lips to see are they dupe. Okay, we'll put Dolce K on the top. I look like Kim Possible with just my lip, my top lip done. So that is Dolce K, and let's try Sandstorm. I like this one a lot actually. Guys, I'm gonna call this and say that these are a dupe. They are definitely a dupe for one another. I don't know if you guys can see any difference on my lips because I really can't notice any difference at all. I think they look super close. Very impressed. Thank you very much Pinterest for finding them dupes. Learn something new every day. Okay, so the next product I'm slightly cheating with because it's actually the duo of these two products that I should be testing. However, I don't own the duo because I own both the products. The duo that I'm supposed to be testing is the Nars duo, and it contains Laguna bronzer and Orgasm blush. So that's both of those products there. The duo for the Nars one is supposed to be this one in Saint Lucia from Elf. Elf's duo is like €5 I think, or €6 at the most, and then the Nars one I think retails for about 30 or 40 euros. So you're saving yourself a bunch if this is a dupe. Now looking at them in the pan, I'm gonna say that Orgasm is a little bit darker, but the Nars Laguna and the bronzer in this duo look very similar. I don't know if you can see that, but we'll try it out in the back of my hand. So I'm going to swatch Laguna first. It's one of my favourite bronzers. That's a fail right off the bat because you can't even see the bronzer in the back of my hand because I'm so tanned at the moment. I'll be able to tell if it is a dupe straight away. I'm gonna straight up say this is not a dupe for the bronzer. I've just swatched the bronzer from Elf, and as you can see it is significantly darker than Laguna, which is not even showing up on my skin tone right now. That's the Elf one, and Laguna is somewhere there. They're definitely not a dupe. There's no point in even trying them on my face because they are not a dupe for one another. I'm gonna try out the blushers now, so I'm going to swatch Orgasm first. So you can see Orgasm there probably on my wrist. It's a beautiful blush. Really stunning. Gorgeous on the cheeks, one of my favourite blushes. Okay, so beside it then is a supposed dupe from the Elf palette. However, there are a few small things that I will note about it. So like I said, in the swatch there, they're pretty close. The thing is, the Elf one is a lot more sheer, so you need to build it up, but when you build it up it does look like this. Also, the Elf one has a little bit more peach in it. Do you know what? I'm going to actually test them on my face. I'm just going to wipe off the blush that I have here already. So going in with Nars' Orgasm first. So you can see it's super pigmented. It's really pigmented. Taking a different brush, and I'm going to use the blush from St. Lucia. It's way more powdery, super powdery, and just put that on my cheeks. You wouldn't know a difference. Like, I'm looking at them now, the blushes are on my cheeks. I honestly don't notice much of a difference. Probably went a little bit overkill with the blush. Who cares anyway? I'm gonna say that these are a dupe, but they're just a fraction different. Formulation's different, the way they apply is different. There's a slight little bit more gold in this, in the Orgasm, than there would be in the Elf one. But other than that, they look pretty good on the cheeks. They look identical. If you want yourself an affordable duo option, this is actually really, really good because the bronzer is darker, so you can actually contour with it. The next product I actually have is Sin eyeshadow from the Naked palette. It comes on its own. I don't have it on its own, that's why I'm using this palette. So Sin is the second one in here. It's this gorgeous pinky shade. I don't know if you can see that pinky cream shade. And I'm going to swatch it on the back of my hand. So it's super pigmented. It's fabulous, really, really pretty. So my dupe is somewhere here. So the supposed dupe that Pinterest said to me was from the Wet n Wild Walking on Eggshells palette, and they stated that the bottom shade here was a dupe for Sin. That was a fail. How about we swatch this and see if they are right in saying it's a dupe. Okay, so this is the swatch here of the Walking on Eggshells pinky shade, and above it is Sin. 100% yes, they are a dupe. Look at them, they're identical. Even the formulation of this was similar to Sin. I'm blown away. I'm really, really impressed that something this affordable, I think this is like €2 or €3 at the most, could be a dupe for Sin. I know to buy Sin on its own, it's about €18 in Ireland. I think that's like one of my favourite ones so far because it is to a T identical. Yes, I love finding things like this. Okay, moving swiftly on, I am going to swatch lipsticks. Lipstick that I have here is Lady Danger. I should wear this more. I don't know why. It's a beautiful, beautiful colour. Like, it is bright orangey red. And the dupe supposedly for it is Pretty Persimmon. Don't know if I'm saying that right. From Wet n Wild. So that's what they look like. Pretty close in the pan or in the stick or in the tube. What am I trying to say? So let's compare them on the hand. So I'm going to swatch Lady Danger here. Really, really pretty bright colour. And then I'm going to put the Wet n Wild one underneath it. That's them there. Very similar again. Wow, Pinterest, you and your dupes, you're like outsmarting me. That's what they look like there. I'm going to say that Pretty Persimmon from Wet n Wild is a little bit less opaque. It's not like one swipe pigmentation, but it's pretty close. And it's a little bit more orange than Lady Danger. But honestly, I think if they were on the lips, you wouldn't be able to tell which was which. So again, that is Pretty Persimmon and that's Lady Danger on top. I can't believe this, guys. Definitely these two are dupes. Yeah, I'm super impressed. All you want is the same type of shade, and once they're on the lips you just want them to look the same. I mean, that's the whole point of a dupe. €21 I think the MAC one is, and £2 for the Wet n Wild. Okay, so my next dupes are lip liners. I said I'd throw in a lip liner in here, and the one that I have from MAC is in the colour Spice. It's one of my favourite lip liners, actually. I quite like it, and I will swatch it here on the back of my hand. It's a little bit darker than Whirl, and I get great use out of it because the colour is so transitional. Everybody can kind of wear it, and it's great for summer and great for winter. The dupe that I found on Pinterest is Rimmel's number 045 Epic. So I'm going to see, is Epic like Spice? So we have Epic underneath and Spice on the top. I can't believe this. They look so similar. Oh my god. Are they dupes though? I don't know. Like, I think they are. I will say that the Rimmel one is a little bit, like a tad bit more orange than Spice. Like slightly, but I think that they are a dupe, and I'm very happy to say that I would recommend them as a dupe, definitely. So that is Epic lip liner from Rimmel and Spice lip liner from MAC. They're a dupe. Okay, my all-time favorite lipstick ever in the history of the world is Creme Cup from MAC, and you guys know that. One of my most worn lipsticks ever. So I went onto Pinterest to see could I find a dupe for it, and I just typed in Creme Cup dupe just to see what would come up. It just seems to me that there is no dupe on the planet Earth that will dupe Creme Cup, and that is in formula, the texture, the opacity, opaque, how opaque it is, lots of different things like that that I love about this lipstick. And I'm going to just show you a swatch on the back of my hand. Anytime I wear it, everybody compliments me on it. They're always like, what's on your lips? It's just beautiful. I don't even know if you can see it right there. I'm trying to do a great big swatch because I'm a little bit tanned at the moment. It's kind of hard for anything to show up on my skin tone. So when I was looking on Pinterest, it came up and it said that creme or nude creme from Milani is supposed to be a dupe. Now I thought I duped this for something else. Like, I can see them there in this tube. This one is definitely a little bit more darker than Creme Cup. I'm going to swatch Milani one just underneath my MAC one to see are they the same. Okay, so that's both of them there. I'm going to say no, they are not a dupe, straight up. This is definitely darker than Creme Cup. They're nowhere near each other, not at all, and you can see it there, like this is coming up so much darker than that one. They're a different formulation as well. I still hold out hope that I will find one for Creme Cup someday. Okay, my last dupes are actually eyeshadows. I probably should have maybe not put two eyeshadows together as dupes, but the first one is Humid from MAC, and it's this gorgeous green colour. I've had this in my collection a very long time. I highly recommend it. It is a beautiful green colour. It's sensationally pretty on brown eyes, it's gorgeous on green eyes, it's lovely on every colour eyes, to be honest. I've even seen this on blue eyes and it's fabulous. It's a really gorgeous forest green colour and everything about it is so special. I love it. So I'm going to swatch it for you. You can see it there. It's very deep in colour. So I'm just swatching it there on the back of my hand. There's like a slight bit of like depth to this colour. So every time it kind of moves in the light, you can see it like going light and then dark. And with Sumptuous Olive on the lid, those two shadows just, they go amazingly well together. So the dupe that Pinterest was telling me was this one from NYX in Mermaid Green. So they do look quite similar in the pan, you can see that there. The NYX one has the same kind of sheen off it as well, so let's compare them on the back of my hand. Very excited to see, are they dupes? Okay, so that's them on my hand. I don't know, I'm gonna say that they're not dupes because the NYX one is a little bit darker than the MAC one. The MAC one shines a lot lighter and you can see a bit of gold going through the MAC one. You can't really see the same gold going through the NYX one. However, if you were to place these on your eyes, I don't think people would really know the difference, but just swatching them on the back of my hand, I can see slight differences that make me think that they are not dupes. The last dupe that I found on Pinterest was for this eyeshadow. This is a much loved eyeshadow of mine and it is called Slow Fast Slow. I got this last year in the disco collection or something like that from MAC. I don't know what it was. It was one of my most worn eyeshadows. Absolutely adore this eyeshadow. This is an eyeshadow I get tons of compliments on and people always want to know what it is. So I was happy to find out that perhaps My Tai from Makeup Geek is a dupe for them. So I'm going to swatch them on the back of my hand and see, and My Tai is still in the packaging because I just only got it. Okay, straight up before I even swatch them, I'm gonna say that they have a different formulation. This is more of a, what is it described as? A dazzle shadow, whereas My Tai is just, I keep calling it Muay Thai. Why the hell do I keep calling it that? I think it's because my sister does Muay Thai. It's My Tai. Anyway, My Tai is a pressed pigment, so it's gonna be slightly different in formulation, but if the color is the same, then happy days. And that's what Slow Fast Slow looks like. It is so beautiful. There's a slight bit of pink to it. There's a bit of gold going through it. You can see so much going on in that shadow. So now I'm going to test out My Tai from Makeup Geek and we'll just see are they the same. Oh my god, this is a gorgeous colour. Okay, so this is My Tai and that is Slow Fast Slow. They're not exactly dupes. This is actually a duochrome shadow. It's not a pressed pigment like I said before. Sorry about that, guys, because you can see kind of purple going through it. Then you can see it being pinky, whereas this one is more of a glitter shade, but they're very close. I don't know, I hope you guys can see these on my hand. Am I just like shaking my fist in the air for no reason? I'm gonna say they're not dupes, but they are extremely close. Okay guys, that completes the video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed filming it for you and finding some of those dupes. Some of them we actually like got spot on. Some of them were a little bit off, but I don't think anything was too like crazy different, and it makes me really happy that Pinterest actually has some amazing dupes and I know where to go the next time I'm looking for a dupe or some inspiration for dupes videos. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, or if you'd like to see any more dupes videos, please let me know, and I will talk to you all in my next video. I love you guys. Mwah. Bye.